Okay, fifth grade, let's work through number 5. We have 7 2/3 plus 3 4/5 in parentheses, which means we need to do what? That has to go first. Good. And then we're going to take away 1 4/15. So line your fractions up. We have 7 2/3 plus 3 4/5. We start by adding the what? The fractions. Good. Can we add 2/3 and 4/5? Not yet, because we do not have a common what? Denominator. Good. What is the common denominator between 3 and 5? LCD is what? 15. Good. So we're going to change these fractions now to 15ths. 5 times 3 gives me 15. So 4 times 3 gives me what? 12. Good. 3 times 5 gives us 15. So 2 times 5 gives us 10. Now, since we have a common denominator, we can go ahead and add those numerators. What is 10 plus 12? 22 15ths. Good. And what is 7 plus 3? 10. Good. So now we have 10 and 22 15ths. What do we know about 22 15ths? It's what? Good. It's an improper fraction. So we're going to need to go and divide that now. So we're going to put 22 in the house and 15 out of the house. 22 divided by 15 can only go once. 1 times 15 is 15. 22 take away 15 is going to give us 7. So our new mixed number is 1 7/15. Now I have this whole number and my original whole number, so it's 10 plus 1, 11, and then we have to add the 7/15. So our new number is 11 7/15. That's our answer for this first problem. Now we have to go and we need to subtract our 1 4/15. 1 take away 4/15. Can we do the subtraction now of the fractions? Can we do 7/15 take away 4/15? Yes, because there's a common denominator. So now we just look at our numerators and subtract. What is 7 take away 4? 3 over 15. Okay, now we go ahead and subtract our whole numbers. 11 take away 1 is 10. Okay, so now we have 10 3/15. Are we done? No. Good. So now we need to simplify 3/15. And how do we do that? What do we need to do? We need to divide top and bottom by what? 3. Good job. So we have 10 stays the same. 3 divided by 3 equals 1. And 15 divided by 3 equals what? 5. So our final answer is 10 1/5. All right, good job, 5th grade. Stick through and keep your same steps as you've been working on, and you should come up with the correct answer. Okay, if you have any questions, write them down.
I have a question. What about that problem yesterday, what you wanted the students to find out that mistake?
What about it? Did we find our mistake, 5th grade, yesterday, and we write down our question? Did you look, Miss Bennett? Did you check to see what I did?
No.
I do believe it was a mistake in switching in between here when we went to the second part, switching the addition sign and the subtraction sign. So keep in mind when you're doing problems like this, when you go to your second step, that you're careful about what symbol is up there and what operation needs to take place. Good question, Miss Bennett. Thanks. There, Michaela. There's Miss Bennett for you. Okay, let's walk through number 6. 6 1/4 plus 2 1/3 take away 1 5/8. We see that this problem is in parentheses, so we need to do that what? First. So leave the 6 1/4 for now. Copy down 2 1/3, take away 1 5/8. Okay, we need to subtract the fractions first. Can we do it with the way they are? Can I do 1/3 take away 5/8? No, we need a common denominator. So what's the LCD between 3 and 8? 24. Good. So we're going to change both of these to 24ths. 3 times what gives me 24? 8. Good. And 1 times 8 gives us 8. So now I have 2 and 8 24ths. 8 times what gives us 24? Right up here we just need to what? Switch it. 5 times 3 then gives us what? 15. Okay. Now we can go ahead. We have the common denominator. Now we can go ahead and subtract. Can I subtract 8? Can I do 8 minus 15 or subtract 15 from 8 is what I was trying to say. And what is that answer? No. So what do we need to do with 2 and 8 24ths? We need to what? Good. We need to borrow. So on the side or off to the right, however you want to put it, go ahead and put 2 and 8 24ths. We need more 24 24ths to subtract 15. So I'm going to take, our 2 is going to become 1, and this is going to become 24 over 24, borrowing. Add what we already have, which is 8 24ths. So what's 24 plus 8? 32 24ths. So now my new mixed number is 1 and 32 24ths. And we're going to subtract. Make sure you're paying attention to your symbols and operations. Now we have enough 24ths to subtract. Okay? So we're going to now look at our numerators, which are 32 and 15. What is 32 take away 15? And again, for those that can't do that in the head, then go ahead and just use this as a subtraction problem, or if you need to write it on the side, write it on the side, or you could even do it right here in your problem. You can't do 2 minus 5, so you would borrow, this would become a 2. This would become 12. 12 take away 5 is 7, and then you have 2 minus 1 would give you 1. So this becomes 17 24ths. And 1, then, our whole numbers, 1 take away 1 gives us what? 0. You can put 0 or leave it out. I wouldn't write it because there's nothing left. So that leaves us with 17 24ths. Can I simplify 17 24ths any further? No. Good. So our final answer here for this first step, this is where you need to be careful. You feel like you've done a lot of work and you feel like you're done, but we're not. That is for the parentheses problem. So now I have 17 24ths. And now what do I have to do? I have to add what? 6 and 1/4. So over here now, line up 6 and 1/4 plus 17 24ths. Okay, can I add the fractions the way they are? Nope, because they do not have a common what? Denominator. So what would be the LCD between 4 and 24? Take a minute and think, and if you need to, you can go ahead and write your common multiples. Okay, but we're going to stick here. Common LCD is 24, so I'm going to change this to 24ths. And 4 times what is 24? 6. 1 times 6 is 6. And 17 24ths is going to do what? Stay the same. And now we can add. What's 6 plus 17? Gives us what? 23 over 24. And 6 plus nothing is 6. Can I simplify 23 24ths? Nope. So we are what? Now we are finished. All right, good job, 5th grade. Make sure you're taking your time and walk through each process, and don't forget after you do the parentheses to do your second operation.
Well, you know what? I'm kind of confused now because I thought we were adding those two numbers. Did you get the whole number? Did you do? Oh, you did to 17 24. Okay, there it is.
Yeah,
okay.
this one didn't have a whole number, so
yeah,
we just
I
added
saw
the
it.
17
Okay.
24ths. All right, good, 5th grade. You see how Miss Bennett's coming up with questions? You probably are too, so make sure you write them down. If you're getting confused on a part, jot them right there next to your notes. Good job, 5th grade. Okay, we're going to do one more together.